My name is Nuan. I'm connecting to you from Sri Lanka, southern part of Sri Lanka. And I'm a teacher by profession and I'm married and have 3 kids. If I talk about my hobbies, I had a lot of hobbies in the past. Now it has become to a very, very little number. And I love
Mhm.
watching podcasts, especially English related contents. And I used to paint when I was young and I gave it up as my life has become hectic. And I love traveling a lot now these days, although I'm quite busy. Whenever I get free
Mhm.
time, I love traveling and I want to travel travel India one day. Yeah, that is little information about me.
Oh, that's lovely to hear about yourself. That's very amazing introduction. Shall I introduce myself, sir?
Sure, sure.
Yeah, so it's with me, Anis Alam. I'm connecting you from India, Bihar. I'm a working professional. I do work at hospital as a doctor's assistant. If I'll talk about my education qualification, I've completed my degree in nursing from Bengaluru. And apart from it, if I'll talk about my hobbies, I love to play cricket and visit new places and explore the new ideas. And yes, I'm also a very small YouTuber where I upload these kinds of video. Yes, this is something about me. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, everyone starts, with a single tip and then we can go ahead. I think, Anis, I would like to, I've talked to a few people so far, and I would like to know, as you are from the medicinal field, mm,
Yes.
do you love your career? Do you love working in a hospital, or do you want to? If just imagine if you were given another opportunity to select another career, would you would you leave your job and would you start uh, the
Another
new
business.
opportunity you were offered?
Yeah, yeah. It's a very good question. But now I'm very comfortable with this job. I'm okay with it. My means my dream was to become a medical professional. So I complete, I think, and I just want to achieve my specialties in this field. So I am working on it, and let's see. I just want to become a government employer. So many vacancies are coming in Bihar. So I'm looking forward, and preparation is going on. Let's see. Yeah. If
Okay.
I'll talk about if any opportunities will be there, so I think I will not quit this job. I am very happy to work to take care of the patients. I am very happy to do this. Yes, in my mind, if in future if I'll get the opportunity to start any business for on myself, so definitely I will go for that. But now I don't have any plan to quit this job and start any particular thing. Yeah.
Just imagine, right? You were offered, you have two options, and
Mm-hmm.
now you have already achieved. If you were offered, apart from the medical field, what what field would you choose?
Means everyone just want to make more money and do less work, okay. So yes, if in future I will become a YouTuber, I just want to take interview to the political party celebrities or political leader. So I just want to, I'll choose like become famous or take the interview, means do very easy works and get more money. I just want.
I think everyone wants to make money right in an easiest way, right?
Yeah.
Easiest and comfortable way. And uh, as you are working in a hospital, what kind of challenges do you face every day? Don't you get bored with people and the patients? Sometimes, in a hospital, I know you meet, people from every nook and corner, right? They
Yeah.
come from different backgrounds, sometimes very patient patients, and sometimes intolerable patients, and some are not, supportive. How do you find your job? Do you feel it difficult, or on tough situation? What would you do? What would you do?
Yeah, I got your question. So yes, sometimes it's happened. Some patients are not support. They are not cooperate with us. So it's happened sometimes. But we studied from medical college, medical fields. So we taught us means how we have to deal with the patient, with the attender. How can we manage all the things? So we are very prepared, mentally prepared for that. What kinds of difficulties we can face in our medical life, our professional life. So how can we manage with them? So we know the all the things. Sometimes it's happened. Some patient and some attenders they just become angry with due to some reasons. So we don't angry with anyone. We just very calm down and we manage with them very nicely and smooth way. So we manage it very smoothly. There is no any problem.
So have you ever lost your temper in a
No, now
situation?
means earlier. Yes, earlier time I
I
was
know
very
you
angry.
have been
Why?
trained, yeah, in a medical school. I know.
Mm,
So have you, as we are human beings, we would have our own limitations and
yes,
things like
yes.
that.
Sometimes it's happened, but I've been working in the hospital sector. I can say more than 3 years. So earlier time it's happened with me also, but nowadays it's okay. I never become angry on anyone. Sometimes the other person, other doctor or any supervisor, they make fun or they angry on me. That time I feel little anger, but nowadays
Control,
not. Means, yeah, I got some experience. I have some idea how to manage such
control
things.
yourself.
So nowadays, yeah, nowadays I didn't feel like that. It's okay with.
I'll keep asking you the questions related to your
Yes, at
career.
least. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because
I
most of
also,
the time when people start talking for the first time, they just talk about how we improved our language and the journeys
I
we.
also have so much of question to ask to you because I watched some video of yours with on other YouTubers. So I know a little bit of yours.
Thank you, thank
So
you.
I
See,
have,
I've asked a few questions, and then
mm,
it's your turn to ask me
sure,
questions.
sure, sure.
Yeah, you ask any question right now because we have talked
Uh,
about around 8 minutes.
mhm. So I just wanted to ask you, means in you are from Sri Lanka. So which language you prefer to speak by with your neighbors? Means it is
Yeah,
English only or any different language are there?
we don't speak in English is taught in schools as a subject, not as a language actually, and I think the same problem lies in India. And my mother tongue is Sri Lankan, Sinhalese, right? The majority
Right.
of people, unlike in India, we just have three main languages, right?
Yes, you're
It's
right.
Sri Lankan Sinhalese and the Tamil. Yeah,
Tamil.
actually, I would say two languages, Sri Lankan Sinhalese and Tamil. And
Mhm.
even the Muslim people talk Tamil. That's a
Okay.
mixed language, there are some, Urdu, yeah, Arabic words when
Mhm.
Muslim people talk. So we generally talk in Sinhalese. We can also call it Sinhala.
So okay, okay. So means in my India, if I talk, there is so many social issues are there. Means now the political parties are rising so many different kinds of problems. Means they are just abusing to others. So
Hmm.
any kinds of these kinds of problem over there in Sri Lanka, can you share with us?
Sure. I think that is common in South Asia, right? Political parties, right? Uh, take advantages and I think even in every country, people are
Mhm.
not happy with any government,
Yes, you're right.
right? It is also true in America. A few years ago, Donald Trump was, Donald Trump lost his office 4 or 5 years
Yes,
ago. Now he's back,
yes.
right? Those days, during the COVID pandemic, I think he was thoroughly, strictly criticized for his behavior on public media like that. But people sometimes, the media yeah, in politics, I think media plays
A very
really,
good
really bad, I
yes.
would say. Yeah, media controls everything, right? Even a
Yeah.
small minor incident can be given publicity on a large scale, right? So
Yes.
media, the politicians, politics, uh, they are two sides of the coins,
Yes,
right?
you're right.
Uh, Although people are not happy, uh, the media can conceal or hide
Mm-hmm.
things from people, and they can still give a pleasant picture about a wrong decision made by the government. I think even in Sri Lanka that happens. But lately we elected a new president, and majority of the people voted for him,
Okay.
uh, expecting a change in the way the political map
Mm.
has been led in Sri Lanka. Now, people still believe uh, there could be every time a new government is you know takes power, people
Yes.
start thinking in a positive way. So we are in
Yes.
that phase, hoping the
Okay.
new government would solve the problems that the other governments couldn't do during their office. That's how I
Yeah.
feel now.
Okay. Okay. I got it, sir. Mm. So, okay. Now you can ask me if anything you want to ask. If you have any question to ask me, you can ask. Right?
Yeah. I have to keep asking you the questions related to your profession. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
And what is the most emotion? I know you doing one of the greatest jobs in the world. I'm a teacher, but I can't save a life of a person. I can show the path a person to become a doctor or somebody else. But you are doing a greatest job in the world. So in this way or that way, you directly or indirectly save a person's life. In this way, you may be saving lots of lives a day, right? So, in your profession's 3 years career, what is the most emotional incidents that occurred in hospital?
Yes. Sometimes patients come with very poor condition to
Mm.
to our hospital. So actually, I work at a cardiology department where
Mm-hmm.
we deal with the patient of heart attack and
Heart
heart
attacks.
failure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So patient come to the hospital in emergency in very poor condition. Means that their
So, do
heart
you
rate
work
is
in a
very.
private hospital or the government hospital?
No, it's private hospital. Now I'm working
Okay.
for private.
Oh,
Yes. So the patient is come with in very poor condition. Means sometimes they are in very pain,
yeah. Mm.
critical pains when the heart attack is there, and sometimes heart failure, cardiac failure. That time the patient's heart rate is very less. Means if we have the heart rate less than 60 beat per minute, we consider it is bradycardia, means less heart rate.
Mm.
So sometimes patient come with the heart rate is very less, means 30 or 35, means they just about to go from here. You can understand. So
Mm.
that time we do a procedure called TPI, temporary pacemaker. So sometimes not. It's very rare when the patient we lost. Most of the time, we save the patient by doing that procedure, which is called temporary pacemaker. In which procedure we just insert a machine's wire to the heart. That
Heart.
that machine, yeah, that machine start to beating at manually means how much we can fix the rate. The machine will provide that rate to the patient. So that time patient will be in safe zone. So it's very emotions when the patients come with very serious condition. Their relatives are asking like, "You are the everything for me. Please save my patient. Please save me." So that time we got very emotional because the patient is saved successfully. Yeah, this is what.
Okay, it's nice. And in your hospital, I think most of the time as a private hospital, you speak English to communicate.
No, yeah, hey, I'm working in the my hometown, means it's Bihar,
Bihar.
Patna.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that Bihar, there is no English. Means sometimes it's very rare when the patients come from other states, means South India states, Bengaluru, Karnataka. That time
Mm.
we used to talk with them in English. It's very rare, and sometimes doctor is wanted to talk in English. That time during procedure, we can say, yeah,
Mm. So,
not every time. Yes,
so when you were studying in medical college, I think everything was taught in English. Is it?
English. Yeah, yes. It was in English medium. Totally.
Yeah.
I
No,
completed my course from Bengaluru. So in Bengaluru, there was an environment. Means almost all the people they can talk English. So we studied over there. The teacher taught us English, and we have to go our practice and posting purpose to the hospital. So there we improved a lot. We learn English over there. Yes, we learn English from there only.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I understand. Although actually we were taught in English. Sometimes as you were medical student, and those days you used to learn the words, the vocabulary related to your profession, and
Hmm.
apart from that, you are not exposed to other common
Yes.
colloquial language. So that
Hmm.
happens,
Yes.
right? So you may feel very comfortable when you start explaining about the medical related words. Maybe if I ask you a question about uh, a heart failure, you definitely explain it quite comfortably. But if I ask you something else, you may feel a little uncomfortable. It's same
Yes.
here. Yeah,
Yes. You are
everybody
right.
is. Yeah. So that is why that made me ask you questions related to your job, because I wanted to uh, uh, be aware of other words related, and that is why I ask you some questions related to your
Yes.
profession.
Please.
So
Hmm.
I think then people can widen their vocabulary and the
Yes.
experience, and
Hmm.
that is one interesting aspect that we can uh, improve while we are speaking. So
Yes.
you can also ask some more questions, because I am the one who asks you a lot of questions.
Yes. You told that you are a teacher. You now you are currently work as a teacher, or you quit the job. You are doing any other things.
I'm still a job a teacher,
Still.
teaching in a
Mm.
governmental school.
Okay.
Although I teach English, I I face problems every day, because although the government wants to uh, teach the students a good education, but the system is not there. System has not been set up. I mean,
Okay.
the English, as well as, if we talk about, honestly speaking, yeah, the cities, the education is centered in main cities, big cities, and there are lots of facilities and education institutes available in
Hmm.
cities, suburban areas. But when it comes to the rural areas, the students find less opportunities to learn, I think, anything, not a language, not only the language, but also if they want to start up a career in the future, they have less opportunities, because of the limited resources spread in a country. uh, yeah, I am happy, but sometimes I feel a little bit worried about the students. Although I'm a teacher, I cannot go an extra mile and teach the students the spoken language, because the education system tests the grammar of the students. The exams are oriented, the grammar oriented examinations are there, so the children have to clear those examinations to get a good grade. So, namely, the spoken or the speaking skills is printed in books. It's never tested. Only in term tests. There's only three for the three terms. Only very simple speaking is tested. I think people start before teaching the children. Uh, I think it's easier to make a background it synthetically or artificially,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, we should facilitate them to listen to the English contents. Yeah, maybe English radios, English pod. Uh, Create them an opportunity for them
Yes.
to, yeah, learn without grammar, just
Yes.
like native speakers. When we were kids, we didn't start writing.
Yes.
We just
Yeah.
uh, imitated, our parents and the neighborhood people from the neighborhood and the families. And when we become, when we turn 4 or 5 years, we start going to preschools like that. Then we started writing. So I think writing is the hardest part, hardest skill, but it is the thing that is practiced in school level. So
Yeah.
if we are able to create such an opportunity for the students, I think this
Yes.
language barrier uh, wouldn't have been there.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
is
You're
the
right.
way I think.
Yeah. Yes. We must have to do something for our children, our kids. So what problem we faced, they should not. Yes. So
Okay, Anis, yeah. Do you have any
yes,
questions? I think we have talked around 20 minutes. Uh, if this is going to be lengthy, people would not be interested in seeing this. So, do you
yes.
have any questions?
Yes. We can. I one question I used to ask like means in India there is so many things means we can use internet very easily means cheap internet is there means now we are using this phone pay google pay the upi so there is also these things are available because I visited recently nepal there is also but how we are using generally means that we are going to buy some vegetable there also we can pay the payment from through upi
QR.
so this yes qr so in sri lanka also this kinds of thing available or what
Unfortunately, it's not available. I have, as I would love to travel to India one day, or I love traveling. I'm a person who loves traveling. I usually watch videos, travel videos, and there are some YouTubers, traveling in India from Sri Lanka,
yes
and
hmm
then once, when I saw those videos and the people paying even in vegetable stalls using QR codes, it was kind of surprising thing to
yes
me
it's very
because it's,
different thing
yeah, even in
and
China I
very
have seen, yeah,
mm,
usually in China that is available. And when I come to think of that is
mm,
available in India, I was actually totally surprised. And I felt, this would have been, in Sri Lanka, but
yes
unfortunately, uh, we are not ready to, we are not prepared as a country to that, but it can be done easily because we are a
yes
small
yes
country.
mm. Okay sir we can complete our session here only. So it's very had nice conversation with you, sir. Today, I think I messaged you, text you earlier time, but you didn't get time that time. That's why we did not connect it. Finally, we connected together, and it's really amazing conversation with you. Thank you so much for this.
Same here, Anis. It gave me a lot of pleasure talking to you, and it was thought-provoking session. I think we can have another fruitful conversations very soon.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, sir.
Uh,
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for being with me. Bye. Take care.